We're tracking an unusual crime alert in Lexington, where police say a woman was attacked with a bra.
If you're still looking for tickets to the Final Four, the Better Business Bureau says some ways of finding those tickets are safer than others.
A lot of sunshine out there for you today. That's allowing and helping temperatures go all the way into the upper 60s, maybe some 70s creeping into the area this afternoon. We'll take a closer look for you.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at Noon.
Good afternoon from WKYT News. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey. Quite a commotion today on and near the UK campus. Police had to shut down some roads after a cow escaped from the UK Agriculture building.
It was crazy for a while. The cow was just caught a few minutes ago, and authorities had spent more than an hour trying to corral it. It was finally captured at the corner of Cooper and Castle Road. It had been roaming around the neighborhood. WKYT's Jordan Valines is live at the scene now with the latest, and that is our top story at noon. Jordan.
That's right. We first got here around 11 o'clock this morning. The cow was loose about 2 blocks down from here near Sports Center Drive. It eventually made its way up to this neighborhood. Now that's where it was taken away in a truck just a few minutes ago. Many bystanders came out to take pictures of the animal, and UK police had to continuously push the growing crowds back because if they got too close to the cow or if they startled it, it could become a very dangerous situation for the onlookers. While we're still trying to confirm how the cow got loose, a police officer on scene did mention that it got loose around the UK Agriculture building. After being on the loose for more than an hour, the cow was finally cornered off in the front lawn of this residential neighborhood where it was sedated, roped up, and taken away in a truck. Now we'll have much more for you on this developing situation coming up at 12:30. Live in Lexington, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
Jordan, thank you. A UK spokesperson has confirmed the cow escaped from the UK College of Agriculture, Food and Environment, which is off Nicholasville Road and Cooper Drive. It's still not sure, though, how the cow got loose. We'll keep on top of it.
A woman who broke into a home and attacked the homeowner will be facing a judge in less than an hour. 31-year-old Ashley Size is charged with burglary. Police say Size barged into a home on Harrogate Road and then strangled the woman with an undergarment. WKYT's Mark Barber has reaction from the victim in this Crime Tracker report. Mark?
This is a burglary case with an unusual twist. Police say that a 31-year-old woman tried to wrap her bra around a stranger's neck to strangle her. Patricia Lease is still scraped and bruised from the attack. She says when the woman appeared at her front door on Harrogate Road yesterday morning, she unlocked it because she thought it was her granddaughter. She says the woman standing there was Ashley Size. Lease tells us that the 31-year-old pushed her way inside, hitting her in the head and pulled out a clump of her hair. Lease tells us that the woman then tried to strangle her with her own bra. Lease says she fought off the woman by hitting her with a ceramic chicken that was in her kitchen. After she knocked her out, she called police. Investigators say Size thought she was being followed and appeared to be on drugs when she showed up on Lisa's porch. Even though the 61-year-old is in rough shape, she says she's just happy to be alive.
Sometimes I couldn't even, swallow or breathe or anything because I thought I was going to die that night. I did. But like I said, by the grace of God, I didn't. He was with me.
Size is charged with burglary, but more charges may be on the way. Lee says she will press charges. In Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Size is scheduled to answer to those charges in court in about an hour from now. And firefighters are on the scene of a crash in Lexington where a car went into a house. You can see that car went right through the window of a home on East Hills Drive. Amazingly, no one is hurt in that situation. Firefighters think the woman driving the car was trying to make a U-turn when something went wrong to send the car through the yard. There were several people inside at the time. The woman who lives there said that she did not believe that what her husband was saying when he told her what he saw.
I jumped up and I asked him, was he okay? I said, what's wrong? And he said, call 911. Someone ran into our house. And I had to ask him twice because I didn't think it was just unbelievable.
Firefighters believe the house is still structurally sound.
Big changes are planned for a historic Lexington building. The old headquarters of Southeast Greyhound Lines at the corner of North Limestone and Loudon Avenue has been empty for decades, but that will soon change. North Limestone Community Development Corporation has been awarded a $550,000 grant from the John S. and James L. Knight Foundation. The Lexington nonprofit wants to turn the building into a public market and a local food hub. Renovating the building will take several $1 million, but the group says this grant gets them off to a great start. It's another beautiful day in the Bluegrass with sunny skies and temperatures nearing 70 degrees. And this true taste of spring is expected to last through the rest of the week. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell is live in our First Alert Weather Center now with a look ahead. Jimmy?
And it does. It looks great out there today. It looks great out there as we head into the day tomorrow. And it just keeps getting better temperature-wise. The problem is we'll start talking showers and thunderstorms toward the end of the week. Right now on our live sky cam, we're looking back toward downtown, and you'll notice we were starting to see this a little at 10 o'clock this morning as well. A lot of bounce with the camera. We're starting to see wind gusts, and even with Jordan's report from downtown, you can hear the wind starting to pick up. We are right now seeing gusts around 25 miles per hour here in Lexington with a temperature of 66 degrees, so it's a pretty nice day for us temperature-wise. Anywhere you go, 66. Lexington, Danville, Frankfort, 64. Mount Sterling. I mean, we are warm all over the place, and it's going to get even warmer toward the end of the week. I'll take a closer look at that and track it hour by hour coming up for you.
All right, we thank you, Jim, and we'll see you in just a little bit. And anybody who's paid a lot of attention to politics lately probably has been seeing the signs, but there is another one today that Kentucky Senator Rand Paul could soon be making his 2016 presidential run official. Senator Paul will embark on a multi-state Stand with Rand tour next week. That tour will start at noon Tuesday at the Galt House in Louisville. There will also be stops in the important early primary states of New Hampshire, South Carolina, as well as Nevada and Iowa, where there will be a caucus next year. Sports officials are planning an Indy Welcomes All campaign ahead of this weekend's NCAA Final Four in Indianapolis. Lawmakers are scrambling to quieten the firestorm over the state's new religious objections law that some say could lead to discrimination of gays and lesbians. During a news conference this morning, Governor Mike Pence called for legislation to be added to laws which ensure nobody is discriminated against in the state of Indiana. And if you want to see the Cats in action in the Final Four in Indianapolis, get ready to drop some big bucks. According to SeatGeek, the average price now is more than $1,600.
And with the high demand for tickets, scammers are trying to cash in. WKYT's Victor Puente talked to the Better Business Bureau about how to protect yourself. Victor?
Thousands of UK fans will be making the drive to Indianapolis for the Final Four. If you don't have your tickets yet, you could still find some, but they're not cheap. On top of that, some of those tickets may not even be real.
The red flags to watch for is anyone that offers a ticket for a too good to be true low price. I've got to unload them. Anybody who wants you to wire money to them, stay away from that.
The Better Business Bureau says legitimate tickets are fairly easy to find as long as you're looking in the right places. They suggest the NCAA's Ticket Exchange or a site like StubHub that will offer a guarantee.
If you get a ticket that turns out to be fake or no good, will you get your money back? Yeah, you'll miss the game, but at least you get your money back.
Rooms in Indy have also been hard to find. Clary says if you buy a room from someone else, check with the hotel
to make sure that room is indeed available in your name so you don't get left with nowhere to stay that night.
She suggests having your tickets and room finalized before heading north.
The biggest risk is showing up in Indianapolis and buying them off the street from a scalper. You don't know if you're getting the real deal.
If you should encounter a scam while buying tickets, the Better Business Bureau asks that you let them know as well as police so that they can warn other fans. In Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Victor, thank you. Clary says you should avoid anyone asking you to wire them money for tickets. Be careful. A Colorado photographer is celebrating a major milestone as he marks his 60th year of covering the NCAA and also his last year. Rich Clarkson says the college basketball tournament is one of his favorite events, and this year, as he gets ready to photograph his Final Four, who does he think will win it all?
Kentucky's got it locked up this year. Not so sure.
Well, this week, the 82-year-old will be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. He says the most difficult part about shooting the Final Four at his age is standing up.
All right, Big Blue Nation, we need your help right now. You can show your support for the Wildcats on our Facebook page, and we're going up against our sister station, WMTV, up in Madison, Wisconsin. We're trying to get as many likes as possible on the Kentucky side. Right now, our UK post has several thousand likes there, as you see. Compared to the likes for Wisconsin, we are behind. Keep the likes coming. Help us win the Facebook war. So, you know, even contact other people. Let your friends know so that we can get this going.
Spread the word with the BBN, and I think we should be okay.
You got it.